Hey guys, I'm back for this video and I actually wanted to recreate one of my earlier videos, which is the tour of the Quickmill Pippa. I guess a bit of a rundown of the machine and also give you an update on the gear that I'm using at the moment because a few things have changed. As I have said before, this machine is a single boiler E61 group head machine. It has a 450ml boiler, which is pretty considerable, meaning it has some really good steam power. It's not a very big machine. It's great on the bench top, as you can see here. I've got overhead cupboards and still have space for some cups or mugs on top, which has been great storage and heats it up for you. This machine has a few really good features. It's a 1000-watt heat element. It has this protective first switch here, the 012 switch or the main switch, that's designed to help you both fill and heat the boiler and keep it in good condition. It has the 3 lights down on the side, so you can see the top one is the green light that is telling you that the machine is on. The second one, which is orange, is telling you that the machine is heating, and the third orange one is the boiler is full light indicator as well for hot water. This machine also has a hot water delivery feature, which comes out of the steam wand and has its own switch here, and a steam switch here with a steam knob. So once you've set it over here into setting 2, you can see whether or not the machine is heating up or it's ready to use. One of the other key features of this machine is in the steam wand, and it is a no burn or cool touch steam wand feature. So at about the elbow and thereabouts of the wand, you can touch it when it is on and you won't get burnt, which is always a nice feature to have. Over here on the side is one of the features that people really enjoy, which is the side access water tank. This is a 1.8 litre water tank, and because it's accessible at the side and you can actually pull it entirely all the way out to fill it up with your filtered water, or you can bring a jug over to fill the tank, meaning it's perfect for people who have overhead cupboards like I do. Over here, this is the steam wand. I wanted to show the movement that the steam wand had, just in case you were wondering how much movement it had there. Definitely a feature to check out. This is the drip tray. I feel like you can go easily a few days without having to empty this out. It actually holds much more than it appears to. Whenever I'm flushing the group head, I'm usually flushing it straight into that drip tray and I don't have any problems with it. Under here is another key feature, which is the externally adjustable pressure valve. So you can put a flathead screwdriver up there, follow the instructions of the blind filter basket while watching the pressure gauge over here, and you will adjust it so that you can get the pressures you want when you're brewing your espresso. So here I wanted to show you guys the stock gear that I got. So this is the stock portafilter handle, blind basket, single basket, and over here is the double basket. So the single and the double fit about 15 grams and 21 grams of grinds respectively. You'll have seen in some of the other videos that I've done that I have bought a bottomless portafilter. So this is the ECM bottomless portafilter. It came with this ginormous basket. Now, I don't know how much this would fit because the Quickmill one on the right, as I said, fits about 21 to 23 grams. It's more than sufficient, and I have just popped it in this ECM portafilter handle and it's been perfect. So that's what I'm currently using as my setup. I keep the blind basket in this stock portafilter handle for when I'm doing my cleaning, which at the moment I've said I'm using these espresso machine cleaning tablets. I'm going to change it to a Kefisa powder or similar in the future. I have also from the get-go had my own tamp and distributor because this plastic one that came with the machine I assume is terrible. Didn't even try it. This is just the Amazon distributor and tamper, and then the second one is one I got from the espresso store. So you can see the Amazon one is actually only 58 mils instead of 58.5. So sometimes it does leave some grinds on the outside of the filter basket. More recently, I bought this dosing funnel just to help with getting the grind in, especially since bringing in my waste distribution technique tool. Otherwise, I'll just absolutely make a mess. So that was a necessity, but I do think I'll get a magnetic one in future. This is the Normcore puck screen to help with distribution of the water when it's passing through the grind, and it has helped a lot with the channeling I was experienced and has meant that the bottomless portafilter has been really successful and no mess, which is great. I've upgraded from my Rhino Gear glass to just this double spouted glass cup from Amazon, mostly just for aesthetics, really no other reason. Here is my little waste distribution technique, or WDT tool, just from Amazon. It was cheap, does the job perfectly, and has helped heaps with channeling. As you will have seen, I have this airscape canister to store my beans. This fits about 500 grams, which has been perfect and kept it airtight. As for milk jugs, I bought two. So this first one, which is about 400 to 600 mils, turned out to be way too big. As I said, not a hot coffee drinker, but certainly well above my means. So I got one of these smaller ones, which is 300 mils. It's turned out to be the perfect size. You can definitely steam more than would fit in this jug. It's got a lot of power, this machine, but as someone who doesn't drink hot drinks very often, this is perfect and fits in that little cup perfectly. Of course, additionally, you have this little scoop that comes with the machine, perfect for getting your coffee beans out. A knockbox, just a cheap one from Avanti. And that's my current kit at the moment. The only other thing that you definitely need with a stainless steel machine with mirror finish is a microfiber towel, or at least multiple of them. It is really hard to keep this machine clean, and that's probably something I should have thought about. I have also, since my first or earlier videos, upgraded from this cheap Amazon scale to another cheap Amazon scale that just looks a little bit better. I'm not quite in the position where I want to spend $200 to $300 on a set of scales. This is doing me perfectly, so it'll do for now. Another key necessity are these lime scale pouches. I'm sure there's other brands. This is just what's stocked at my local store, and that's to keep the machine running well off clean water and minimise lime scale buildup. So that's the latest update on what I'm using for my Quickmill Pippa. The only other change I've made recently is just getting a smaller bean hopper for the Eureka MCI grinder over here. Everything else is going really well. I recommend all of these products, so go